be here today. And like April said, I've been in Premier for 16 years, and I have absolutely learned so much. Didn't you just love Cindy Sturridge's training? It was so fabulous. So I'm so excited to be, especially in this room, because if you're in this room, you are a builder or a designer, and that means you have at least 4 or 7 or more in your downline. Am I correct? Woo! And you are ready to build more. Am I right? Yes. Am I right? Okay. I was wondering about that. Now, we're going to take you to the next level just by being here today. So let me ask you all a question. How many of you were shocked and even surprised when you started to sponsor and they are not all like you? What? Oh my gosh, what happened? I mean, really, it's a shock. It's a shock. They all didn't want to build a downline like you. They all didn't want to come to training like you. They didn't all want to do their show like you. What is up with that? Oh my goodness. Well, it can be frustrating to say the least. Am I correct? So to understand this, let's break this down. So we're going to talk about relationships. And in general, we're going to talk about relationships with women. Ooh, that's another dynamic right there. Women and relationships. And here's the benefits, though, of some great relationships. I love this. They will enhance the quality of your life. They will boost your immune system. They'll fortify your physical and psychological health. You didn't think that was going to happen with your psychological health, but it does, yes. They promote optimism and positive moods. And one of the main reasons that ladies join Premier and stay in Premier is because it provides a sense of belonging, security, and community. And women need to have that. My husband Mike is happy to go out fishing by himself for hours. He's fine. But I have to have a girlfriend with me doing stuff, right? So there's a reason for that. Now, building great relationships will make our Premier work more enjoyable and productive. According to a Gallup poll, people who have a good friend or even a best friend at work are 7 times more likely to be engaged in their job. And you know what? In Premier, this is our job. So if you have a really good friend doing this with you, then you're going to be more productive, and so is she. Now that, right there, is a great reason to build a team. Am I right? Yes. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Well, I feel like we're in church. All right. It might be. Well, you know what? Human beings, and especially women, are very, very social creatures. And that's the way the Lord created us, to be in a relationship, and to be in a relationship with Him, but also with other people. And that's so important to us. And it makes sense that the better your relationships are with your team, the happier and more productive you're all going to be, right? So let's define what makes a great relationship with your team. And if you're a note taker, I've got 5 steps here. But the first one is trust. That word trust. When your girls trust you, it will form a powerful bond. And that is the foundation of every great relationship. Am I right? So trust is so important. The second one is mutual respect. When you show respect to your girls, you will value their input and ideas, and in turn, they will value yours. Number 3, mindfulness. This means taking responsibility for your words and actions. Be mindful of what you say and how you treat your team and how you treat others in Premier, those around you, your sideline. It will make a huge impact on how they see you as a leader. And we all are leaders in this room. And number 4, communication. We communicate all day through texting, through Facebook, through email. And you know, remember when you call somebody and actually talk to them and hear their voice? Through those phone calls. And even if you can do this, that's what makes Premier so unique, through face-to-face communication. But let's just talk about what you say and how you say it. Because people are reading your Facebook. Believe me, they are. They're reading what you say. They're looking at those pictures. And what are you communicating, right? Your downline is reading and watching that too. Believe me, they are. There's a lot of Facebook stalkers. Don't raise your hand. Don't raise your hand, but we know you're there. Okay. And then the last one, number 5, is welcoming differences. Welcoming differences. To have good relationships, it's important to accept that they're not all like you. Wow. okay? And that could be a very good thing and a beautiful thing with the team. That's what makes that team more even stronger and better. If you utilize and embrace those differences, it can be exciting and it creates room for growth and stability. So utilize those differences. Well, I'm so excited to train on this topic I'm going to do. It has helped me build my Premier business so much. And when I first got a Premier 16 years ago, my upline trained on this. And I was just a brand new designer. I was in about a year, and when Gary Gooch, old executive director, woo, Gary Gooch, when he trained on this, wow, it impacted me so much. So I think it's really, really going to help you. And as a matter of fact, another little tease about this, on Facebook, on our senior leader webpage, the senior leaders were talking about this, and man, there was a buzz on here about this, and they were everybody's excited about it. So, what is my topic? It is understanding the temperaments. Understanding the temperaments. Now, it helped me to understand this, it helped me to be more tolerant of others around me who are not like me, and also to understand myself better. Why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I need pom-poms? Okay. Anyway. So let's see the characteristics for each temperament and see if you can pick out which one you are. Are you ready? Okay. Now anyone can be a great leader. You all in this room are great leaders already, but everyone has obstacles and weaknesses to overcome. There are 4 main temperaments, but people tend to be a combination of 1 or 2 together, with one of them being a little bit stronger. Your temperament is something that you are born with, your temperament. It will never, ever change. Your personality, however, is something that you have developed through the years. And we all kind of talk about, I'm the jewelry lady, and I give out diva dollars. That was not my personality 16 years ago. I didn't say things like that. I mean, I could have said diva dollar, like, what? Now it's like, woo, woohoo, diva dollars, I love that, you're stinking cute. I mean, that's your personality, all right? Are you with me? Okay, so your personality does change through the years. Now, your temperament is the basic you, but your personality is how you dress and how you choose to present yourself to others. Like I said, it's your jewelry lady persona. Everyone has their strengths, but everyone also has their weaknesses, and to become an effective leader, you must work on your weaknesses. So let's talk about these temperaments. Are you ready? Okay. This is taken from a book called Personality Plus by Florence Littauer, and I'll spell her last name. It's Littauer, and you can go online and take this temperament test for yourself. But let me give you some highlights of each one. The first one is sanguine. Sanguine. Okay, do you want me to spell it? Okay, Sanguine, sanguine. All right. Sanguines are basically an extrovert and optimistic. Their basic goal is popularity. They're likely to be voted most popular. Their lifetime motto is, let's do it the fun way, woohoo! All right, do we have any sanguines in here, you think? Yay, okay. Their key strengths are, they can talk about anything, to anyone, at any time, at any place, because they have the gift of gab. Oh yeah. They have a bubbling personality. They have a great sense of humor. They're a great storyteller, and their stories are always funny. How do they do that? You were with them at the mall, but when you told it was serious, when they told it was hilarious. Okay, now they're fun to talk to, they like people, they make friends easily, they charm others to do the work, you know you are, and they thrive on fun activity. Is that you, do you think? Okay, well, key weaknesses, oops. They're disorganized, unprepared, they have trouble with details, and they're prone to exaggeration. That's how they made their story so funny. They talk too much, they're not a great listener, they're not serious about things, they're prone to trust others to do the work, and they tend to be gullible and naive. Their basic desire is to have fun. Their inner need is attention. And their ongoing question is, are we having fun yet? The identifying characteristics are, they're constantly talking, they're loud volume of talking, they're enthusiastic, they mix easily with a crowd, okay? So that is a sanguine. The next one is melancholy. And that's spelled M, for my melancholies who want to know how to, M-E-L-A-N-C-H-O-L-Y, melancholy. Okay, melancholies are basically an introvert and critical. They're likely to be voted most creative. Their lifetime motto is, if it's worth doing right. Their key strengths are the ability to organize. They have creative ability. Setting long-range goals, they have high standards and ideals. They analyze deeply and are detail-oriented. Is that you? Okay. Oh, they're still writing, so melancholies will never tell you if that's them right now. Okay, key weaknesses. They're easily depressed. They take too much time in preparation, trying to get things perfect. Oops. They're too focused on details. They remember negatives and tend to be suspicious. Their basic desire is having it right. They want everything done with order and discipline. Their inner need is understanding. The ongoing question, are things perfect yet? Their identifying characteristics is serious, sensitive nature, well-mannered approach, and self-deprecating comments. They're generally very well-groomed appearance. Thank you. Okay, are you a melancholy? All right. The next one is, remember there could be a combination. The next one is choleric. Choleric is spelled C-H-O-L-E-R-I-C, choleric. Okay, cholerics are basically an extrovert and optimistic. Their key goal is power. They're likely to be voted most likely to succeed. Their lifetime motto is, let's do it my way, now. Their key strengths are, they're a top performer. They go all out all the time. They're confident about succeeding. They're naturally competitive. They pursue excellence. They have the ability to take charge of anything instantly. Self-confident and fearless, and they love a challenge. Is that you? Okay, nobody's saying it right now. You're not going to commit yourself. Okay, their key weaknesses are, they're too bossy and domineering. They're insensitive, impatient, overconfident, and prone to be a workaholic. They're reluctant to delegate or give credit to others. They have difficulty apologizing. They fear losing control and are prone to anger. Their basic desire is to be in charge. They want everything done quickly, their way. Their inner need is appreciation. And the ongoing question is, am I at the top yet? Or am I in charge yet? And their identifying characteristics is fast-moving approach, quick grab for control, restless and overpowering attitude. They're concerned more with function than fluff. And they're always on the move, causing others to marvel at the volume of their production. Sanguines need companions, melancholies need supporters, cholerics need no one. Whatever they do, they tend to do it with complete determination or not at all. That's a choleric. Okay, the last one is phlegmatic. And this is spelled P-H-L-E-G-M-A-T-I-C, phlegmatic. Okay, phlegmatics are basically an introvert and pessimistic. Their key word is peace. They're likely to be voted most friendly. Their lifetime motto is, let's not rock the boat. Their key strengths are balance, calm, even disposition, dry sense of humor. Delegate well, and they're a great listener. They're kind, consistent, and have few enemies, and is likable. Is that you? Okay, not gonna say. Key weaknesses, their lack of decisiveness, the lack of enthusiasm and energy. No obvious flaws, but they have a will of iron. They're stubborn, uninvolved, appears unenthusiastic, and it's hard to get them moving. They're careless, they dislike change, and they hate conflict. Okay, their basic desire is to have no conflict. They want everything done peacefully and easily, and their inner need is respect. The ongoing question, are we relaxed yet? Do we have peace yet? And they're recognized by a calm, relaxed posture, uninvolved mode, sitting or leaning when possible, generally low-key, easygoing nature. They have a friendly disposition, steady worker, and content to do the background tasks. That was phlegmatic. Okay, have you figured out in your head which one you are? Maybe you're a combination, like I said. Well, you know what? I used to think, woohoo, yeah, I'm a sanguine, woo, right? Yeah, tom-toms, let's get the conga line. Okay, Barb will be there with me. Well, you know what? Because I do have that woo-hoo, come on, let's have fun attitude. But that is my personality. And I've learned through the years to develop that. You know, I was a pom-pom girl back in school, and I think I always pushed myself to do something that I think is going to be good for me or fun, but that's where that comes from. That's my fun side, okay? That is my persona for Premier. But see, really, it's after the work is done, right? Okay, and it's perfect, and I spell checked it. Then I can have fun. Okay, I know a lot of you are like that. And anyway, don't be afraid of that. But so I'm equal parts melancholy and choleric. And I have to have an organization. And my idea of fun, my girls all know this, is by putting glitter on something and using my glue gun. That's my idea of fun. Hello. Come on, melancholies. Don't be afraid to say it. Okay. As a leader, it's so important to understand the temperaments of your team. Because what one person will flourish with will totally paralyze another person. We've all heard that term, I have too much on my plate. I can't do that, I have too much on my plate, right? You've all heard that. You're gonna hear that from girls on your team. And especially if you're a yes person and you say yes to everything because you want to please people. Well, first of all, you probably didn't hear that from a choleric, because a choleric can never have too much on their plate. They like to have as much as they can and happy for that challenge, okay? So let me give you a visual of this. If you're a choleric, you love a challenge, or let me show you. You're a melancholy, and you love a challenge too, but when you make your plate, it's going to be pretty and sparkly, and okay, go ahead, pile some more paperwork on here. I can handle that. What are we doing? What do you need a training? Okay, pile it on. Okay, no problem at all. But let me show you a choleric's plate. It's not even really a plate. It's more like this. It's a platter, okay? And if you're a choleric, and you can take all this, or a melancholy can too a lot of times, you're gonna wanna pile this on, okay? So that's fine. You get in Premier, you wanna hear all the information, you have all the handouts, then you sponsor somebody, and they're a choleric. So they're like, make sure I have all that. Melancholy, you know, yeah, make copies, make a binder for me, color-coded, I love it, okay? Pile it on, and it's all gonna be great. This is what happens to, if you're a melancholy or choleric, and you sponsor a sanguine who got in to have fun, or a phlegmatic, they can't handle it, because their plate is like this, all right? So what's gonna happen is, I did this, bless these girls' hearts, some of them are still in, but I think I just overwhelmed a lot of girls in the beginning, because I wanted all that information. I wanted to read everything. Back in the day, it was called the gym manual, now it's the jewelry handbook, but I wanted all that. But if you sponsor somebody and this overwhelms them, they might just even want to get out of Premier or not do anything. Are you with me? Yes. So make sure you understand those temperaments, and it will help you so much. And, okay, now, when you, okay, remember, a phlegmatic or a sanguine would be overwhelmed, so be mindful. It's very helpful for you, maybe even you can give them a temperament test if you're not sure. After you've been doing this a long time, you can pretty much notice what they are and be able to assess what they need and what will overwhelm them. Okay, if they got in to have fun, let them have fun. It's not a bad thing. They'll figure it out as they go, okay? So remember, what you need is not necessarily what they need. We tend to be able to serve better, and when we understand that, and instead of you thinking you want to give them what you need them to have, okay, you're going to give them what they can handle. Are you with me? So I've downsized my phone book I used to give to my new girls to just a couple pages, and it's all good. They can get a lot of information on the website too. So remember, all your weaknesses can be worked on, and you'll become a great leader in the process. So let me close by giving you a few fun relationship building activities that you can do to show love and appreciation to your girls, because now you have an understanding of what they need and their temperaments, right? And remember, some of the simplest things can mean so much. So, number 1, working together at training and new jeweler orientation. Utilize all the temperaments that your team has and have them use their talents and skills. And again, that's part of their love language as well, which is not my training today, but the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman will really help you with that. If they're a phlegmatic, they're going to be happy to do the background tasks. If they're a sanguine, they're going to want to get up there and help you and cheer with people and so forth. If they're a melancholy, let them do the details, the registration and so forth. They love that, okay? Number 2, and also, when you come to a training, if you're just still going to your appliance training, be a team player, and they love that. I would be lost without my girls. I would be lost without these girls that come to my trainings, and we all pull together and help each other. So are you with me? Okay. Number 2, meeting them for coffee or dinner. Just spending time together means so much to these girls. Just listen to them, talk to them. If you're sanguine, train yourself to listen more, and I know you can do that, but it's so true. Okay, number 3, shopping trips. Woohoo! Shopping trips, enough said. I don't have to explain about that. And then number 4, for myself, I love doing what I call a Christmas tea. You can do a tea, beautiful little places for the girls around your table, and they come over and we spend a lot of time together. I'm a lot melancholy, so I love making them little gifts and things like that. But I used to do this for my entire downline. If you're a builder, you can do it with your entire downline. And I know April used to be able to do it with her entire downline. Now, she's a 4 diamond, so what I do now is I invite my leaders, okay? Number 5, this is huge. Rally! Woohoo, rally, okay? Rally can be so much fun, and it's one of the best ways to build your team. Oh my goodness. Just walking across the stage together, or if she's up there and you're not, you get over there and take a bunch of pictures of her and tell your girls how proud you are of them. And of course, we're going to be dancing to the 80s. Woohoo, 80s music. Hey, that's going to be fun. So that is a great way. You know what? Women love to dance. Women, some of it will pull you up there. It's a bonding thing when you're getting out there dancing, okay? You're out there on the floor getting sweaty and dancing with a lot of you girls in here. Yeah. Okay. Now, I hope this helps you to have a better understanding of building those relationships. But the very most important relationship that you will ever have is with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It all begins with Him. We would all be a hot little mess without our faith and without the Lord. Can I get an amen on that? Amen. I'm telling you, it does start with Him. Always be quick to give your team the grace and understanding that they deserve. We don't deserve it. God gives us grace and understanding, and do the same for them. Understand them where they are and their temperament that they are, and I think it'll help you so much. And then watch how the Lord will build them up through you. And your business will grow and flourish as you develop into the leader that the Lord wants you to be, and that will bring you true joy. Thank you so much.